Are you tired of eating the same old bland pre-made foods found at your local grocery store? Are you fed up with ordering the number one at your favorite fast food restaurant? Well, if so, you're in luck. Hi, my name is Sean, and I'm here to teach you how to make one of my favorite dishes, chicken tetrazzini. Now, this recipe was passed on to me from my mother when I was a kid, once she was confident enough that I wouldn't burn the house down anymore. This is a very simple but delicious dish. There's only a few ingredients needed. First off, you will need a whole rotisserie chicken, like this one. You can also use the canned chicken, but for me, the flavor that's in a rotisserie is much more satisfying. What you'll need to do with that is take the breast meat and kind of break it apart into smaller bits. You don't want you choking on anything around here. Another ingredient you'll need is a pack of Pick Sweet seasoning blend. It doesn't have to be Pick Sweet, just as long as it's a seasoning blend. We'll have like celery, onions, red bell peppers, and green bell peppers. You can go through and chop these up yourself. It just saves time, and you have a whole lot less crying while you're cooking if you go ahead and buy the prepackaged one. Another ingredient you'll need is a 16-ounce box of spaghetti. I use regular spaghetti. If you prefer thin spaghetti or angel hair pasta, it's all your personal preference, so you can use whatever you like. You will also need 3 cans of chicken broth. Doesn't have to be a specific brand. This one is 99.9% fat-free. We're kind of on a diet in my house. Another ingredient you'll need is a small can of chopped olives, not diced. They tend to be a little bit too large, but if you prefer the bigger chunks of olives or don't prefer them at all, then you can cut out whatever you like. Lastly, ingredient will be a 2-pound block of Velveeta or off-brand processed cheese. I cut it into smaller chunks like this because it aids in the process of it melting quicker. That's the ingredients you'll need. I'm going to take you over to the stove. Okay, here at the stove, as you can see, I already have my pasta pre-cooked. You will need the pasta already cooked before you begin to add any ingredients into it. It should be the first thing you do. Over here, the Pick Sweet blend or seasoning blend of green bell peppers, red bell peppers, onions, and celery. You need to actually saute that in a pan. You could use butter or Spam oil, whatever you want to saute it in, just to make sure it's nice and golden brown. Once you have that nice and golden brown, what you want to do is add your 3 cans of chicken broth. Just add all 3 cans. And you're also going to want to add your can of chopped black olives. Okay, so once you've added your chicken broth and your olives, you'll want to reduce your heat to a medium to low setting. You'll want to cover it and let it simmer for 3 to 5 minutes. While we're letting that simmer, I want to talk a little bit about where tetrazzini actually came from. Tetrazzini is actually an American dish. I actually, for one, thought it was Italian, but it is actually named after an Italian opera star named Luisa Tetrazzini. It's pretty much a universal dish. There's no really standard set for it. You can add, substitute, whatever you would like. The name chicken tetrazzini comes from actually the meat
that you use. If you use tuna, then it would be tuna tetrazzini. It's pretty much whatever you would like to put in it. Now that we've let that simmer for 5 minutes, it is now time to add everything to the noodles. This would include your cheese and also your chicken. Just add everything into the same pot that you cooked your noodles in. Once you've got all your ingredients into your pot, you will need to turn on to medium heat and mix in all the ingredients well until the cheese is melted and everything is stuck together to the consistency of your preference. Alright, here's a look at the finished product. Today I've shown you how to make one of my favorite dishes, chicken tetrazzini. And hopefully I've given you some ideas of how to bypass the TV dinner section at your local grocery store, or to excuse that number one at your favorite fast food restaurant. I've had a blast. Hope you had a good time. All that's left for me to do now is to eat this wonderful meal before me. Thank you.